Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
Oh, you're the driver everyone talks about. Haley's asked for pictures of all the cars at the festival. It's called Horizon Promo. And obviously, we want action shots. Fast ones.
I can do fast. Let's go.
For Horizon Promo, you just need to take a picture of your car, but it'll look better with a little drama. Let's head into the storm and find the perfect location. Uy, this is increíble. The photos look great. But there aren't supposed to be any statues like that near here.
Maybe it was uncovered by the storm.
Yeah, that must be it. Okay, I'll get these photos to Haley. We should go treasure hunting again soon, eh? I'll call you. Hola, amiga. I found something. Drop by when you can.
Okay, I'll be right there.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Coming up, Horizon, I want to see you get sideways, get airborne, get upside down if you have to. Just get these double skill chains right here on the block party. Come on!
Don't tell me about a bad time. You blind now. You blind now. Whoa, watch out. I'ma tell you what it's all about. I told you, you blind
400 yards, turn left. left.
Shining like a ring on my pinky, I'm flawless like, give me your polish, shining.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Hola, hola! Remember the old book I told you about? I went and dug it out of a box at my padre's place. I want to try and find something.
And you need a driver.
And I need a driver. Yeah, bien. Head for Las Barrancas. I'll explain on the way. So, what are we looking for? My favorite book is called El Camino de Sidney Wolverstone, about an explorer who traveled Mexico 200 years ago. In her book, she describes these Atlantes she found, giant statues, but there aren't supposed to be any of those near here.
So, we're looking for giant statues from an old book.
That aren't supposed to exist, yes! I've been piecing together clues from the book. Do you think you can get this car right into the river at the bottom of the Copper Canyon?
You really don't know me very well.
Copper Canyon is a wonder of Mexico. There used to be 6 separate rivers which came together to create the landscape that we're seeing now. 4 times larger than the Grand Canyon, covering 25,000 square miles. Oh, and the green color in the rock is why it got that name, copper. A ver, let's get pictures here. In the book, Lady Sydney's expedition makes camp here, but that's just a fun... That is increíble. How has no one ever found this before? Hola, amiga. According to the book, there is a statue at El Arco de Cabo San Lucas. Wolverstone said she found it at sunset, but I thought we could try an experiment. I've worked out where the book says the statue should be. We can set out and reach the area around mid-morning and see what we can find. Or the other option is we get to El Arco just as the sun sets. If you believe the story, that's when we'll find the statue.
I'm a partner like people. But then slam it, yeah, hey.
All right, let's get going. The sun's setting, but we have enough time to get there along the beach. I'm excited. Do you think we'll find it?
To be honest, I don't know. But I'm getting the sense that there's more to Mexico than meets the eye. Let's go.
Did you know Sydney Wolverstone was also a, ay, ¿cómo se dice? What's the word? Botanista?
Botanist? I did No.
A botanist, a natural historian, and a pretty decent artista. You want to talk about las maravillas de Mexico? Just read about her life. The book describes several sites where Sydney Wolverstone found statues. She believed they weren't Aztec though, which is interesting because they look Toltec to me, but even that isn't really clear. We know so little about the Toltecs, about the whole pre-conquest era, in fact. There are so many undiscovered sites, so much forgotten history in Mexico, so many things we don't know about the people who've lived here for thousands of years. There, down onto the beach. The book says, we found the statue by the Ark looking out across the Pacific in the warm light of the setting sun. Interesting. The design doesn't seem entirely Aztec, but it does remind me of Tlaloc, the rain god. This is amazing. I'll work out where the next one should be and give you a call.
Wow. So where does the trail lead from here?
South and inland. I'm sure of it. I'll be in touch. There it is! Right in the sun where the book said. Grab a picture of it. Hey, amiga. I've been reading the diary over and over. I think Lady Sydney's expedition came in. But... No sé. It's hard to find the evidence.
Stay right there. I'm on my way.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 200 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Okay, we'll check out El Arco de Cabo San Lucas and see if it matches the book. Let's get there fast.
You read my mind.
There, down onto the beach. The book says, we found the statue by the Ark looking out across the Pacific in the warm light of the setting sun. I don't see it. Huh. Well, let's get some lunch and try back later in the day. Oh, I told you that was the best place to eat around here. Was I wrong? Aye. Okay, we need to get going. Can you get us to the beach before the sun sets?
You mean outrun the sun? Yeah, I think I can do that. Even with the extra helping of tres leches.
Amigos, ¿les gusta la música y también la fiesta? Pues entonces venga conmigo.
Definitely outrunning the sun. Now, down to El Arco before we lose a light. And get your camera ready. right in the sun where the book said. Grab a picture of it.
Right, that is freaking me out. It's right there. How did we miss it?
The shadows were really deep just here earlier. Maybe we just didn't see it? But now I really want to see if we can find any more of these mysterious statues. Hey, amiga. I've been reading the diary over and over. I think Lady Sydney's expedition came inland, but... No sé. It's hard to find the evidence.
Stay right there. I'm on my way.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Ok, mira, escucha. Listen to this. El pueblo de Mulegé. Un oasis tranquilo. If she made it to Mulegé, the expedition must have traveled upriver.
So, we follow the river.
I still can't believe this. I used to take the book to mi escuela and my teachers told me Lady Wolverstone's adventures were as fictional as Pedro Páramo or Sherlock Holmes.
So she never got any credit?
Never asked for any. She said she was writing stories for her grandchildren. But if they're true, her story deserves to be told. And you and I can prove it. Vamos, to Mulegé. Let's go. We can start in the center of town and move outwards. I always forget how beautiful Mulegé is. A ver. Let's get shots around here while we search. People have lived here for thousands of years because of the water and the fishing. And, well, now tourism too. Lady Sydney writes that a local bruja, a wise woman, said the statues were only visible on certain days in the rain because they are statues of Tlaloc.
I still think it's the trees hiding it. But call me when you work out the next location, okay?
Hey, amiga. Haley called to ask about the promo shots, but when I told her about the diary, she said they could wait. Come pick me up. We need to go to Agua Azul.
Cool, I'll be right over.
It's time to expand. What are we doing next?
Thought you'd never ask. Alex has been talking gauntlet ideas for weeks. I'll call him.
Can't believe I'm saying that. But that's about all I can think of for Horizon Wilds. You did it. Right. Well, if the gauntlet's scouted and waiting, it's going to be a good one. Even I barely know where we're going. Welcome to the Gauntlet.
take mine, cause it's easy to see if you ain't blind. That there ain't no mountain height if you can't climb. If the purpose of your life is what you can't find, you gotta give a little just to get a little. Get off the sideline, get up in the middle, it'll change your world. It'll change your world.
you know that? I pulled out all the stops on that one. I really thought I had you.